touched on this video maybe 18 months ago and I thought it was worth rehashing it a little bit. Some of the numbers have changed, but I want to talk a little bit today around the difference between an independent gym and maybe some of the country's chain gyms, and actually the issues facing both, and ultimately how a chain gym is built upon overestimation, whereas some of the most of your independent gyms will be based upon people that have entered through the door. So I'm just going to give you an example of a couple of gyms that are close to us who, publish, thankfully, their numbers online. So using one of the big ones that's just down the road from us, on average, they've got 230 gyms nationally. That's a big old beast, so they've got the benefit of buying lots of kit in bulk and so on and so forth. They've got 1 million members. Now, excuse me, because I'm going to try doing this maths off the top of my head and I haven't got a sheet just down here that's going to try prompt me. But what that means is, per gym, there's around 4,300 members that attend that gym. Now, the way that chain gyms are built upon overestimation is that on average 65%, and you will have to excuse my handwriting, but 65% of their members will not train past the first month of joining. And in particular, the big influx, as we all know, is January, when everybody sets New Year's resolutions. Now, if you've got 4,300 members and at 65% of them are not going to arrive after that first month, that means you're collecting cash from 2,700 members per chain gym of people that will very rarely attend, or may attend 3 or 4 times over a 12-month period. Now, again, with some of these big chain gyms, they keep the value often at around £25 per month, because that's the number that I'm led to believe is the sort of figure that we'll see go out of our bank balance every month and not worry about it. Getting £30, £40, £50 a month, you'd look at it and think, I'm not using that, I'll cancel it. So that's the magic number that we've got. So if you think here, we've got 2,700 people that are not training at a gym. If everybody arrived at these said chain gyms at the same time, you cannot get on their equipment. And in actual fact, the whole premise here is that 1,600 people is all that's likely to train at one of those gyms. Now, if you turn that on its head with an independent gym, I can exactly reverse these numbers, whereas they've got 65% don't attend. Using us just as an example, with a much smaller client base, we've got 70% of our numbers that train more than once a week. And actually just under, it's about 18% that train more than once a month. So we've actually got, from an overestimation point of view, it's really difficult for us, because we've got 88% of our members that are training once a month with us. So from a business standpoint, this here, actually, if you look at the numbers, it equates to about £1.3 million of revenue, where 65% of the people are not using your equipment month in, month out. It's an absolutely mega business model. Ethically, it's not so good. And what it means is that 2,700 people have got a bad relationship with the gym, because they're not going, they're not getting the results, very few people are engaging with them, and ultimately they're paying for a service they're not using. So they will be the people who are not getting the right direction. From our point of view, we're almost flipping this on its head. We've got people, we encourage our members to be in the gym. We want to work with you. We want to work towards your goals, whether it's training for a marathon, whether it's training just to be a better version of yourself, whether it's training to be fit enough that you can run around with your kids on a football pitch, or you're training to be a professional sports athlete. We want to help you. But this here, the other week, we made a video and talked about how we were just limiting the number of people that was coming in. And at some point in the next couple of weeks, we're going to talk about the expansion plans that we've got within Trident, because we are about to branch out and make our facility much bigger. This here holds us back. Now, if we went out and actually recruited another, let's call it 400 members at £25 a month, we're going to do really well financially. But what's going to happen is here, these members that are used to training every week, you're all going to get a bit naffed off with us. And actually, we're trying to do ethically the right thing whilst maintaining a business, and it proves quite difficult. So that's one of the, I guess, issues facing smaller independent gyms. But what we can't do is charge much more than this, because so often you guys, as members of the public, the first question you will ask is, how much is the gym a month? And the reason that the big chain gyms keep it at this level is that's a ceiling that we've got to go to. Now, over the next year, you're going to see expansion of the gym. You're going to see new equipment coming in that probably justifies us charging a little bit more than this. But we've got to be really careful, because my focus and the focus of the team here at Trident is to make sure that this 70% here, you as our members, still feel loved, still can get in, still do your workouts and feel part of the Trident community. Now, over the next 2 months, really, you're going to see the gym floor expand. We've already invested quite a lot of money in new kit, and that's going to be for you as our members. And what I would say is talk to your friends, because in the next couple of weeks, building up to the expansion, we will be advertising, we will be allowing new people to come in, and actually we want that to be an extension of our existing community. So if you've got a friend at home that's one of these 2,700 people who's paying for a gym membership but doesn't get on, doesn't go to the gym, speak to them, tell them to come and speak to us, and actually let's see if we can convert this percentage of people here, this 65% of non-attendees, let's see if we can convert your friends, people in the community, to this 70% of attendees that we see month in, month out.